Okay. Well, looks like my sound's working. Probably should wear different clothes next time. I wonder if I can zoom. Cancel. Okay. Ain't nobody here yet. Allison should be on any minute now. Test. Are we picking up from here? Okay, well, at least that is working. Says that it's working. Okay. So anybody who's watching this later, this is my first live stream, and I'm just trying very hard. You on, Allison? Try using this the chat on there instead of our normal one. Yeah. Okay, there we go. Yeah, it's got. Probably shouldn't be running the slow mo. Well, anyways, just as long as you're here, there's no reason to not just do what I'm going to do anyways. Wonder if I can turn that off. Well, I guess I can't turn it off this time, but we'll set it up next time. Okay. So, let's find out what's in the package, shall we? Since that's where we're going to start with this. Let's see here. Who we got? I have no clue who that is. And I have two of the same guy, except for one of them's wearing a robe and whatever. Yeah, two of the same guy, Allison. There's the one with the robe. I have no clue which guy that is. I'm guessing these weapons are meant for Lego figures, but they can be used for the larger stuff. So I've got two good bodies that will have to be very adjusted. Yeah, this is the same guy. They didn't even bother painting the eyes on the one. See how. Oh, I'm happy those are removable. Okay, well, we know what that is now. See here. Yep. So if we reach 9:30 my time, half hour, nobody else shows up, Allison, we're just gonna call it. That all right with you? I hate to wait on that. And while we're doing that, I'm going to start stripping her down and getting her ready for upgrade. Come on, don't do that. There goes one arm. Other arm. Hair. I do wish that the camera was a little bit wider of an angle for and more close. Okay, now torso is where we need to do most of the work. Got that arm taken care of. Glue on. These are fairly easy to get off. Unfortunately, you still end up with breakage once in a while. Not that that's a bad thing. Anybody watching this after the fact, take into account this is the first live stream I've ever done. And I have no clue what this is going to look like. Okay. This is the part that would piss off most collectors. when you take off the clothes. Yeah. Oh, that's going to need a lot of work. Can I pop her apart further? Don't really want to chance it. What do you think, Allison? Do you think I should try to pop her apart further? Well, I don't think I should, so I'm not going to. Next time, I'm not putting on the 30-second delay. Let's take a look at these weapons. Okay, it's just a gun. Yeah, these are meant for Lego figures, but I think the swords will work with pretty much anybody. I mean, she holds it pretty good. Although she's going to have special weapons. Who knows? I mean, other than the fact I'm going to have to find better hands. Oh, good. That one's got two open. Wish it just wasn't. Just wish it wasn't such an ugly dude. Yeah. Now I'm going to have wrestling fans trying to kill me. I do like the boots on these. Knee pads and elbow pad can go away. I'll have to do the normal thing that I'm going to be doing tonight, partially. But at least I got a good range of movement. And I do have extra hands because of that. See, easily removed head. There you go. Little tiny head on a big bag body. Looks like there's standard joints, so I should be able to use heads from other characters. Okay. So, what do you want to see? You want to see me cut myself? No, I'm not doing anything to the one and only Dragon Ball Z figure I have. I am definitely not going to be taking apart Broly. The anime is wrong for this, anyways. Come on, get out of there. Much rather have holes than pink stuff sticking out. I always thought that was one of the worst parts about Zaranna. She had those too much damn pink. Okay. Take a file to it. Let's use the better file. See if we can get these bands off since they're part of the sculpt. If I can get them smoothed out, I can paint over them. Well, at least I know what color of plastic they used. Hold on a second. I'm going to try something. How's that look, Allison? Better picture? Well, there's an idea. I can put on the other lights. Only one that still even says anything. Yeah, I'll just have to remember to turn the ceiling light on when I'm doing it in here. Be a lot harder when I'm doing the other ones. Can't really do a stream in the back room when it's that dark in there. Maybe I'll have to grab another couple of lamps. Okay. From here, I think we can just paint over it. Here's another one, another idea. The Yodas are lit. What noise? And they wouldn't bother with me, by the way. Think we have a better chance of Chris Cox getting pissed off and trying to shut me down than the action figure gods coming after me. Oh, yeah, that was the notification for that is on my phone. I can completely turn it off, but if I get a Facebook notification, it screams like everything. You know, they continuously tell you to cut away from yourself when you're doing something. But the problem is that you don't have the control when you're cutting away from yourself. So you end up almost always when you're doing little tiny bits and pieces like what I'm doing right now, cutting towards yourself. And people get mad at you and start telling you, you need to stop cutting towards yourself. Well, where am I supposed to cut? Seriously. I've got more control this way. So what? I cut my thumb once in a while. That's not that big of a deal. Oh, that's smooth. Well, I will say one thing that's definitely for sure. Even when I'm only talking to one person, this goes a lot faster than filming for normal videos. Yeah, you're right. Cutting towards them will definitely make them freak out more. I'm not sure if we should be. I should continue doing this on YouTube. I might have to switch over to Twitch. At least on Twitch, they'll advertise me a little bit. YouTube, it's a bunch of jerks that don't want really care. So I have no advertisement except for what I do myself. And honestly, I don't have enough followers to really do much more. What do you think? You think I should go switch over to Twitch? Yes, I know you'll have to go download it. Yeah, that's good and smooth. Since the plastics and the paints don't match. Well, you'll have to download two because you need a special program to watch Twitch unless you're going off the internet on your computer, and you're still better off getting the app on your computer. I am impressed with the design of this female figure. She's got butterfly, not very good, but still has butterfly hinges. She has head joint and neck joint, and both turn. Got a mid drift that allows her to get quite a bit of movement. And it turns. Then she's got a waist. Doesn't get as much movement, but it does get movement, mostly forward. Yeah, I'm seriously thinking that I should go ahead and do Twitch. I may still not get a bunch, but all right. That's pure awesomeness right there. I might have to buy another one of those packs. See if I can get a whole bunch of the axes. Like these swords. Just wish they weren't made for Legos. Here comes the fun. There's no going back from this. Anybody watching this after, because I don't plan to take it back down, I plan to leave it on my page. If you're wondering, this is kind of what you need to do to be able to do character modifications when you're trying to make one character into another character. It's not simple as just repaint them. Least in the modern, so much easier than it was back during the 80s and 90s when you basically had to break figures in order to make new figures. Not like I can't take these girls apart, but it's just a lot easier to not have to. Yeah, I think I'm definitely going to switch over to Twitch. At least it has a notification when somebody else joins. I don't have to keep checking to see if somebody else joined. Well, I was going to put this up to a vote anyways. Should I remove the knee pads on the boots and then do bones directly on the knees, or should I leave the knee pads on the boots and just add bones to them? What do you think? And don't you dare say whatever. It's up to you. Uh Honestly, because the way the knee pads are on these, with it being attached to the boot, it it actually covers a joint that's below, but it kind of hinders the way the bones would look. I mean, why are their bones stuck to her boots when they would be sticking out of her knee? Well, we're talking about a character who creates bones and they come out. How else are you going to say it? Another reason why I went over to Twitch, because they won't be trying to censor me every time I try to do something. Of course, I'm not sure if Twitch will work on this. They might require a bit more of a advanced setup than I have. Hey, all else fails, I can just do it on TikTok. I was thinking about doing simulcast on that. Run TikTok on my phone, and well, you normally do. And don't say that you don't. Anybody watches this, they're going to think we're an old married couple. You know that, right? Especially if they get to see the chat. I don't know if they'll be able to see the chat, though. Every time I've watched a live stream after the fact, I haven't been able to see the chat. Hell, I haven't even been able to see the chat in the live stream during it. But that's because I'm watching it on TV instead of actually watching it on my computer where it's meant to be watched. Yeah, I think the knee pads need to go. See, that right there is part of the problem. The boot, the knee pad moves with the boot. Not like I'm not going to get another one of these. Oh, much better. I like the way that looks. What do you think? A lot better, huh? Here's the one with the knee pad still on it. That depended on what we were doing. Half pipe, you needed a helmet, elbow pads, and knee pads. However, if you were just riding your bike over your friend's house, why the hell do you need a helmet and knee pads? Okay. I think I like the design of the boots. I might keep that. Do need to run the sander over the top of them. What the fuck? Oops. Shouldn't be saying that word. Well, I don't think anybody else is going to show up. What do you think? Well, it's been 40 minutes since 9 o'clock. I think I'm just going to call it here. What do you think? We should try again on another day. Honestly, I think this is a pretty good start. I mean, at least I know it works. Although my big fuzzy speaker is kind of sticking out there, you know. I mean, my big fuzzy microphone. You know, you're not the only one who can do that. All right. Well, I'll get off here and I will give you a call right after I get off, okay? And I definitely need to turn off that 3-second wait. Also need to figure out how to turn that off. Bye-bye.